But something in me keep pushing me. Now saying that I should do this program this night because they share teka. You other go. I should do it this night because they share teka. And at the course of this program, at some point, I really pity my brother Zion. I really pity my brother Zion. Honestly, I pity my brother Zion. The reason why I pity Zion is that Zion is a man who has a good heart. He has a good heart and not very accommodating. Accommodate people. And like he gentle when a lover of Zion. Like this is somebody dedicated. A member of Zion. Enough a true and a real member of Zion. And it's also man zero. And the reason why would you wait to that dedicated as a member? Sometimes somebody do come more ways to go. Because for example, Anolo mebe aneku na arreste Matthias na evangelist Ebukobi abronya odara arreste Matthias. But na Zion carry out that arrest by himself as a cover up or as a service. To be frank, Zion, there was never any time Zion pulu na evangelist Ebukobi or the arrested Matthias. Zion said he carried out that arrest without evangelist Ebukobi's knowledge. In fact, when we said then that evangelist Ebukobi are aware of arresting Matthias, people were arguing. No one evangelist Ebukobi is aware about arresting Matthias. Blah, blah, blah. But that was the fact. Zion never or hide here. There was a video on a live broadcast where Zion said that evangelist Ebukobi the born again. No a born again. In other words, there was never a time it was shifted that no evangelist Ebukobi marry, or it was, in fact, it was one of the things we contested then na Facebook, which people refused to hear, that na evangelist Ebukobi abolonyado behind arresting Matthias. Some people argued, no, Ebukobi is like Zion, that Zion cannot act alone. Now I ask myself, can if Batalo, this young man, Juwonya, do almost go on and the mother no, especially those people meeting closer to himself as brothers. Look, let me be frank with you. I have to be honest with you. I am not closer to Zion today because of money. Zion knows this. More ways to go. I am not closer to Zion today because of money. I am close to Zion today because of the kind of fighting spirit in Frunime. It is not because of money. Yes, it is not because of money. Because ego neka Zion mo. How much can he give me? Ego na Zion nyelum today. Uru no nyelum nya, not just nyelum ego. O nyelum ega no nyelum ega, maybe kao onye mega no nyelum ega no nya wego ezugo jiwe wologo no we wori na azu ezugo. Mko ni fe jemo dogbu ebuka. Mko ni fe jemo dogbu bribe. Yeah? Isheno dogbu gainem. Dogwa blogger in. But onye una etu munga si afuwa. Onye una guna edu close n'ụwa. We mecha we say onye ahụ wee kpụrụ n'ọnụ every moment, every day na-akpụ every day na-akpụ. Now ndị bịakwutere gị bịa seek something, one thing or the other from aka. And if they don't get it, your name will suffer for it. I have to be honest with you, because eba not today, if by tomorrow you feel that no, Akozion, me, I can no longer work together with you because of one thing or the other, I have decided to move away. No, you don't work, no, you don't work. I will gingerly walk away and allow the young man to rest. It is only when there is an interest, that is when you will never walk away, because you will never forgive that person for not allowing that your interest to be achieved or actualized. What is all this Akozion Nenu, Akozion Nana, Akozion Nenu, Akozion Nana? For God's sake, this young man make a prolong pocket I want to know where this online billionaire this, Anna Braga. I want to know exactly where all these things are coming from. It was the same people who are castigating Akozion today for being an audio billionaire. It was the same people who branded him a Zion billionaire. Akozion never for one day, apart from Obosione testimony na Zion, na Zion, he wasn't talking to anybody in particular. He wasn't talking about any other interest. He was speaking out of excitement, out of Ife Chineke Mary and Zion. He has never met any of these people. Then he was just Akozion, na Zion. What is all this? Why can't you people allow this young man to rest? Allow this young man to rest. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Friendship is not by force. Obviously, you came closer to him because of an interest or because of favor. It did not work out. Let it go. Let it go. My friendship with, sometimes when I hear some people talk about their involvement and dealings with their Akozion, I ask myself, as close as I am with Akozion, why is it that I am not seeing all these things? I am asking you, because as far as I'm concerned, where Zion is, I have no interest. I have never for one day make a pronoma where Akozion naturally favor and for instance, I have never for one day make a pronoma say Akozion Ako, I want to see Evangelist Kobe. Yes, I've never said that. I have never for one day made a pronoma one day where Akozion any favor in terms of Zion or this, except no will somebody on a go Zion or something like that, which is exactly why Zion ministry is there. But all something that has to do with the personal gain, I have never done that. So I don't know why I can perceive myself tomorrow. I am church or with Akozion for what? In this idea that I don't want his friendship anymore. I let him go, and I will walk away. That is how things is being done. Enough of all this Akozion sneeze here without even saying a word. People are mentioning his name. People are mentioning his name. Akozion phone number of all the people on our Facebook. Obviously, he talks and discusses with few people who believe on Ayanaha do closer. So I don't know why Ogona and I say Akozion sere, or what Facebook page ya mona go follow. Can you see if na ho na ebo? On a woman discussion go na one on one. Onwe discussion go na enwelu one on one. Ibiri ye put na Facebook. Bia ka ye bia gwa ndị mmadụ. Discussion go na enwelu one on one. Or ka anyị kpawazie nkata anyị kpara one on one. Ka anyị bupụtabazie na Facebook ka ndị mmadụ bịa ka ebe anyị ọnụ. I don't understand. What is all this Akosayon menu, Akosayon nana? Hey, see how does name more because of benefit, yeah. All these betrayals are named betrayal of trust, betrayal of friendship is because of major interest will be do friendship. When you do friendship without no interest, you only have the interest of your friend at heart. Any of all these cannot be coming out. I'm telling you, look at me today. Ijowa is my friend. Ijowa is my friend. Kelu, personal benefit money Ijowa why as friends. If not that we share idea, we sometimes only need the advice or ibe. Onye if you do onye mpanibe in any way you call each other like any interest, personal interest. Say, hey, na money Ijowa na ato ko we nyelu maka we promote your page ma ka we nyelu aka we promote your page ma ko onye mego ma ka nye ego ma ko lead into somewhere ma ka see through him we nweta something. There is nothing like that. Oto to da balo mo na ai to ba batari ni ishi niile mụ na Ijowa so okwu, you will not even know. Ichi niile mụ na Ijowa so okwu, you will not even know. But ọ bụrụ na o nwere ife m chọrọ ka m nweta n'aka Ijowa, m wee je nwe Ijowa ụtọ, echi niile ma enweta he anger of that time m westere, anger of that commitment and that fake energy ntiri just to get that. I will like to use the last strength in me. We fight here, Ijowa back. It is very simple. Allow the young man to be. Akosayon of all people even dedicates more time working on his brand, which is Zorobitas. The young man is so industrious that the way Osi Awagare about this Zorobitas business, I don't even know. He spends more time on this Zorobitas more than any other thing. Afubuhum, a young entrepreneur, they work that time. Wolo pena Awagare. Akosayon che bia Lagos or Yebumoto. Opoto opose na Asaba. Osi Asaba po opose na Iboma. Osi Eba po opose na Bini. Oseba po opose na Ogun State. Oseba po opose na Shagamu. Etu akoye sukwari gido befe mari ife na a week oju we po aba o yeju we Lagos. Or a week and oju we po aba o yeju we Lagos. I am telling you, the young man do way hard working. The only crime more committed undying love for evangelism and Zion ministry due to Ife Zion ministry Mary Onweta na that Zion ground. He is not afraid, he is not ashamed of standing up for that man who God used to uplift him. He is not ashamed of that. Follow Akosayon to anywhere, follow him to Aba, follow him to anywhere. He doesn't joke with Zion, and he doesn't joke with anybody that say anything good about Zion. That is what a son should be doing for a father. When he arrested Matthias, he said he arrested Matthias for so many things aside Zion. He never said it was Evangelist Kobe. He never said it was Evangelist Kobe. I could do so dedicated when it comes to the matters that concerns Evangelist Kobe. You dare not joke with him when it comes to matters that concerns Evangelist Kobe. And I can attest to a trust. I can I can say that Akosayon is very trustworthy when it comes to issue of Zion. Or hear me hand. We say no all these things for God's sake. Allow this young man to rest. allow this young man to rest. Everybody know all along. The battle was against Matthias Nandotwe. At some point, interest started coming out. Personal interest started overgrowing the collective interest. And that is why all these things started coming out. That is why all the Emelunya very clear from day one. All na the reason patari Zion na page who because of Kazayon wole nyego. Oh no wole ndefa na nyego. Ade nyemu. They can't even give me enough money that can sustain me. Except if you don't know me. Except no name marom. E what I go? Except no name marom or name marezugo. E what I go? Even Ogechi and Asaguna working. Anything Ogechi name for the love of evangelism because no single dime. No dime. She is doing it for the love of Zion, for the love of evangelism Kobe. Et wow, Zion I don't know on a page here. Dale walk. But I must continue. Dendo. By good in Marenga, I will go. Menga. E what I go? Eh? So you people should allow that young man to rest. The same way Akuzi were for Zion ministry and Christ and the Christianity is the same way Ogechi's way for Zion. All me so nande na choka Zion ye ego. Onwere ego Zion ye. They cannot pay me. They cannot pay me. Yes. They cannot pay me. So all na ngwa nwere ife ịchọ wee bịa na Zion. O wee wulu na inwetara that thing. Kindly move ahead and look for that same thing elsewhere. Look for that same thing elsewhere. All this anemoy, Bruno Binaye, Mwetife, that is not what friendship is all about. That is why the moment the ship is down, everybody will disembark. Everybody will disembark. I am the last person that we abandon my friend. I am if you are my friend, be rest assured that I will be the last person you will find in that ship, and I will still not leave that ship with you. That is how I see friendship, and that is why I don't just do friends anyhow. And I mean, just and that reason, patalo mona yao. End the question. That reason will be enough reason for me to just walk away. I will walk away. All this idea of always coming online to address somebody who has never come online to address you openly, it is becoming too childish. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Yes, enough is enough. Sometimes I imagine if I can stand in for Evangelist Bukobi like this. I am on the day Nzoro Pama first time Nime Zion, that auditorium Zion. I know the first day in step of this my foot Nime Zion auditorium. but m na-ekwu ife na-ekwu na Facebook ndị mmadụ eche na mụ na-edine na Zion, na mụ na Evangelist Ebuka Obi na-afụ everyday, ọ na mụ na ya akpabena na phone, ọ na mụ na ya afụbena. And I don't even ọ dapụta na ọya eme ome, ọwụ na ọ dapụta na ọya eme. I have never even thought about that. Heaven bear me witness. I have never thought of that, because it wasn't part of the reasons why I am doing what I am doing. So ọwụrụ na ngụnwa na-eme bịakwutere Akụ Zion. Akụ Zion nwere ezigbo obi, and onwe free hand. Onwe free hand. Akụ do generous. Follow Akụ Zion to Aba. Those people who has visited him in Aba can attest to his generosity. Ndị mitigoro ya na nga ọkpala can attest to his generosity. Ndị mitigoro Akụ anywhere can attest to his generosity, especially his undying love for Zion ministry and Evangelist Ebuka Obi. I don't know why you people cannot allow that young man to have a rest. Allow him to have peace. If not for anything, he gave to you people. You people did not give to him. He gave to you people. You people did not give to him. Whatever you think you can give to him, so many other people are willing to give it to him. Aku do pride. You can meet Aku anywhere. You can exchange greetings with him. You can sit with him. Unwelu pride. Or that okay. That young man do good to a fault. Kelifo melono. Nguma polonwe a Christian na anosa Akụ Zion ogo. Kelifa Akụ Zion melugu. That na Matthias na threaten the whole Christians. No kuno yemenka, no kuno yemenka. Akụ Zion, take a step for your own sake. And you are hating on Akụ Zion for doing what? Because Akụ Zion took a step that brought sanity as of that time to Facebook. Onweda na mgbe akụpụta na Facebook seyo na Evangelist Ebuka Obi kwuru nka, na Evangelist Ebuka Obi kwuru nka. Ọgụ na Akụ nwee discussion as a friend. Nkata go na ya kpara akpa. Ọhụrụ na onweghị interest nwelu. Kedu ife iji na Akụ agbara ụnanya na Ebuka Obi nọ n'ọfịs, ọnanya na Ebuka Obi na-akpa. Ngwarụ na mụ na ibe eto na-akpata ọ gbasalụ. Ngwarụ kịta na mụ na ibe eto na-akpa ọwụ na onweghị interest nwelu na ebe ibe eto nọ through me. Kedu ife suppose rewu your business na mụ na ya na-akpa ọ na mụ na ya ha akpa? Ọwụ na mụ na ya ha akpa ọ dụrụ m, ọwụ na mụ na ya na-akpa mụ ka ọ dụrụ. What is all this? Ọ sịrị na ya na Evangelist Ebuka Obi na-eri dinner every night. Hapụrụ ya ya etu ahụ ya na-eribe. Hapụrụ ya ya etu ahụ ya na-eribe. Ọ sịrị na ya na ya na-anọ n'ofu jet eje obodo oyibo. Ọkwụnya onwere ụtụrụ unless na onwezigoro ife isi through him chozie ka ịghọta Evangelist Ebuka Obi o mehozie iwerezi iwe na ọkwa gwara gị na ya na onye a na-anọ n'ịfa ọ nọ na abra gị. Kedu ife ihe eji asị na Akụ na abra gị? Ọ nọ na Akụ na Evangelist Ebuka Obi na ọ nọ close na Zion nke ọgụnụ. So kedu ife wụ bragging ọ na-eme? I want to know what is bragging there. Ife nji ekwu ife etu ahụ na asịrị na gbalagbala fere oke ọwụlala. There is no dignity when people see you dragging somebody who used to be your friend. That is what people do here on Facebook that doesn't make sense. It is a zero code on friendship. It doesn't show integrity when it comes to friendship. It is not part of friendship code. That somebody who you used to eat with, dine with, somebody you have said all manner of good things about Unya without somebody forcing you, that you can come tomorrow at the same app and begin to say bad things about that person. Where do we even get the face to be doing all this? I cannot do that. Like no. When say na J-Pack wonka, na J-Pack wonka, na J-Pack with this one, na J-Pack with this one. enwedum face nwere ike iji wee pụta again na Facebook kwụlụkwago akwụnụ donu na ife ahụ nkwu na jee paaki wụ na ọnwụ họzikwo yo emechie m ọnụ m na kpuo hapụ anya dohazie mgbe nwanọ enebere nya ndụ jewelu onwe m o nwere ka o si wee dị na ọ bụrụ na onye mụ na ya enwebeghị dealings and involvement that pụta na Facebook ndị mmadụ fear. That is why you don't see me facing those people mụ na ha dụrụ mma like I face others. You don't see me facing those people mụ na ha dụrụ mma like I face others. Do you know how much I am tolerating Guru? Do you even know why I have tolerated his excesses before I blocked him and I later unblocked him? It was simple because when I came to this app newly, they were the first people I got engaged with. The same thing with AGK, Moment of Truth, and the Ụfọdụ N'imefa. The reason why you don't see me more often, na-agwagote ejikọ okwu, na-agwa ejikọ okwu, like Adama agwa ejikọ okwu, etu nsi agwa ndị ọzọ, mpụta na-emefa. AGK once in a while, amawiri okwu. It is because of engagement mụ na ndị a nwelu na Facebook mgbe m batara this blue app ọfụ. I still respect that. That is why a lot of people yeji agwa m mgbe ahụ na ọnwụ na-eyi echeta ezuga akpọgota na Guru, ezigbo akpọgota na Guru mgbe akpọgotakwa nya, ezuga akpọta na ejike na program a, akpọta na ejike na program a, akpọgota nya, and mkpọgota ha ụfọdụ ndị viewers ebido pụsịra, but I still bring them up. I still bring them up. So amarom na friendship at ụfọdụ owu na-apụrụ n'ilo fọ ha mmadụ atọwa ụtọ. Adama aba na ọcha gbamgbam, ahama aba n'ugbo na mfụrụ ọcha gbamgbam. Ana m akwụkwọ eziokwu eju ese ọgụnụ ka imelu taa ma afụbụghị around me, or not very, very closer to me. Ịghọtago ọgụnụ ka izi asị na ifugo na kelu nke mma afụchazie ọhụrụ na ma afụjana. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ kelu nke mụnwa wee zugo ya afụcha taa, ọghọta ata ka dike na ife mebelu, ọghọta ata ka dike na ife mebelu. I can tell you that boldly. Ịghọtago? You people should respect friendship for God's sake. This word friendship is losing it because of all this. Look, interest is not part of friendship. Akosayon has never opened his mouth openly on Facebook at any time to call somebody out to say, no, Can you every day? And actually, ukwu na-akpọ ya ọwa ife unu na-emewu unu mebisia adụmụmma onwelu na Zion. Gunu yawu your gain. I want to know why. There was a time maybe to speculate na suspend na Zion. What is your gain? What is your gain? What is your gain? The fact is that some people na how Zionite. You are even getting yourself entangled with people who are fighting over their personal interest. Personal interest, not collective. Or because of your own interest. It is a personal interest. And personal interest will fail to go through. You drop it and move to the next level. That is it. You drop it and move to the next level. And I'm a greater will reach in it. I have only gone to about once to go and see Ako. And something else was what took me to Abba. In fact, I went to see Ako specifically on something. Yes. Specifically on something which is very important and business-wise. Zoro Peter Sako supply him than Newi. I made a transfer to him. And I'm about Lagos. Pota na Abudu. Moto mwe island and mwe program. Eh? You know what I go? Highland and way problem. Even no na alo high motum can no we melako transfer Zulu Peters Nino no. It wasn't on credit. He did not give me free. I paid him cash before the goods are delivered. I did it because Zulu Peters is our brand, and I want to show him appreciation for all he is doing by helping him to market his brand. Now, a lot of my fans and our collective fans are complaining that they are not seeing this product. Where is this product? Let me be that gap. If they cannot get Ako, if they cannot get it from any distributor, let them get it direct from me. And I am happy that all the Zulu bitters in blue, I sold them to the last one, and people are still calling me for it. Yes, people are still calling me for it. Wait until I unveil my wine shop in Lagos. That is when you are going to see me decorate the whole place with Zulu bitters. Wait until I unveil the wine shop in Lagos. That's when you are going to see the wonders we are going to do with Zulu bitters. Out of love. Out of love. It is out of love. It is out of love. Only if I could Zion no appreciate him for friendship and nothing else. And not because I cannot afford that. And not because I don't have that. I can as well give him gift. I can as well give him gift. But that should not be the priority. That should not be the priority. Who an interest in no be wage Kwako Zion. Kelife Nese, what other about zero. This issue of every day, Akozion, and I feel benine. On a pupu wahala. Uzozo wahala. If we ever on a melo enjoyment here, wahala. Or Potaquano market me business here, Emapanefa business or Tile go there, wahala. Akozion matter is gradually becoming a national issue. I do right when I say that Zion is more like the pillar between you people and Zion ministry. I don't know. You can't if you say you love Evangelist Ebukobi, for instance, why will you hate Zion? I am asking you. If you say you love Evangelist Ebukobi, because I see some of these people who attack Zion claim that they love Evangelist Ebukobi, claim that they respect Evangelist Ebukobi. If you love Evangelist Ebukobi as you always claim, why on earth will you hate Zion? What is it that Zion is doing that will make you to hate him? Is it because none afunde na Evangelist Ebukobi afa na ha jafa ne engage her? Is that why you are going to hate him? So if Evangelist Ebukobi is your father and you see somebody fighting so hard to redeem his name and his image, are you going to hate him for what? I want to know where this hatred is coming from. And if you have an interest that failed to go through, don't recruit all of us. Because I heard J-Pack the last time when he said Nika Buponi Joa, Nika Bupona Ezugo. One day abroad the same thing it is understandable when it is that you say that on a Facebook page if you na go nebo na afro na go interest okay na sure. In case you go do different, my Facebook page is not monetized. Facebook is not paying me any money. Facebook is not paying me any money. Yes, Facebook is not paying me. So I want to know why I have to now go to that length Every single thing you see me stand for on this Facebook, without the influence of anybody. It is a decision I took upon myself. Yes. So if the same faith is not applicable to you, it is your decision. Do not drag all of us inside. For example, did anybody recruit me at first? Nobody. Before I ever spoke with Zion for once, it could go me for Zion more than 2-3 months, 5 months. Yes, I have said it. The day we conceived the idea of Eba Facebook, it was na comment na page Matthias. Mvive Matthias na nda akporo onwe ha antichrist na-eme. Ona abogojumanya. Mfiye ona abogojumanya. When I see a lot of conspiracies, theory and abuse against people, and they use it because of Facebook influence of some people who show that conspiracy or God, I cannot lend my voice the best way I can. I can only be commenting and that man on Facebook 24 hours. With the business I name in Zambia, and a man on the office from morning to almost evening until like April, Jane another side. The spare pass or CCTV camera I don't office and all my bars in a camera if I'm in a shop. So I'm a man no online 24 hours. March of pay put half that day. I'm not put half late. Man on my house, they phone and I engage, they engage. Or don't I say nada. So I opened my Facebook specifically for Matthias. I opened my Facebook specifically for Matthias Nando to ye. Along the line na my engagement na Facebook, they are when they blew towards Zion. Nsekwana ogo elukwana ebe aya anu align with that fight. They may go more than how many videos until when I got in contact with Zion. The idea wasn't even that I'm going to meet anybody. Yes. The idea wasn't even that. I didn't even know that I was going to meet with Zion at any time. I didn't even know that I was going to talk with Zion at any time. It just happened like that. It wasn't even part of the plan. And believe me, there are many people on Facebook who I see who do what we do without any interest. Those people, what they do. Look at Ebudon, for instance. Look at Ebudon. If you know Ebudon very well, Ebudon with Julafo. Ebudon with Julafo before we the first follower on when a Facebook. Can you feel yourself? Na ya de Ebudon ego ne. Do very busy, but out of his busy schedule, if I may men atakasiyanya, Ebudon we come wesem ezugo. No shall go te one no kwa. Na ezugo no ya comment izi. Na comment ya look and the mother adafia. I want to be part of this movement. He joined it willingly. The day I made my first broadcast on Facebook here, I left my house, went to town, I bought a brand new iPhone, iPhone 11 or whatever. I bought a brand new iPhone, SIM card, we made the first live broadcast in May. So, can you say, non yawife, njiwe bata na Facebook at first? Do you think it is money? Do you think it is money? I don't go can they make a Facebook, make a Facebook, we no why, make a Facebook, we make a Facebook, we make one name. But even though I'm okay, the answer is no. Even the way we put on we makwalagato ki we marana a lot of people not out to confront Matthias na his lies and deceit. Now the wind of that lie we follow him there. That was how we followed him to Zion. It was Matthias and his members who led us to Zion. Yes. It was Matthias and his members who led us to Zion. In case if you don't know. So after they started talking about this man, we decided to say, why are they even attacking this man? That was how we joined that train. When somebody like me joined that train, I never even knew that one day I am going to sit one-on-one with Akosayo. And I keep advising people. Others need taking. Let me say this, for instance. I use gum if I were ma ato a long time. Mgbe nje nene wayeki no bose. Mgbe nje nene wayeki no bose. Yes, I used in a school I na newi. Wejen ba wayeki. Eba ba wayeki wuno no bose center na center I wuno bose. Oni na gafe. I bia in na exam. Na bagari no bose. But I don't know that different. And I mean, na say, hey, uni una, ne fkuruko marichuna, fkurukuna, na keludi nukumaduna. I never knew that one day I will have the privilege of staying one-on-one with the owner of this house. That I will even have the privilege of driving the owner of this house myself to any destination. I never even knew that one day now the owner of this house the second time I even saw the owner of that house myself. In fact, then I never knew no baby no was the day one of my guys shine about. It was a long time before, even now, wherever we knew about 5-6 years ago, a long time before joining on Facebook, or let me say 5 years ago. I think 5-6 years ago. One of my friends, this is China, where better, was him. No one will mother directly and no possible when you jeba. No second, the fact, or some my education, say, I will gakido gafeta obosi police mapuo potali tuo we say who da eba taleba we fi poster Ephraim nse na mafuda na this man somewhere we sheta one day no na Facebook we for that Ephraim ebe obu this okwa Hyundai ko gono ka moto yahu mgba moto ka u brand new oduko ka nylon ni myself with styling na adie na enu we bata ebia supervise one of his sons solo chalo uno oduka the guys obodo we bata o we bia supervise that house ko eri. I saw it on Facebook manager like chaye we say na mu monya na we cover chare I we put away no akolomo that from that day. That was the day one is the one from Onisha answer up if any no jene is the one which area went on into a Christian. Oh, she sang very well in a church that day. The mother then appreciate it. I am Oroka service basa I never. Now, fast forward to when I got to know now that Ephraim due to engagement I name on Facebook here. When the first day Mdianube. Oh game bataluna if you so na finally na mu mechalo batini mu na admire so much no bose. Now are you telling me now that the man I have looked up to as an Igbo country for a long time The man I have respected even before I got to know him. That because he now stood so low to the level of having, because that is what I will call it, because he now came down to the level of having an engagement with me, I can now abuse that privilege. I can now go to the level of insulting him. That is what people do. Afumebe Guru Nede, Zion was nobody before he made J-Pack. Just look at what you are saying. But we were here. We were here, all of us, when J-Pack went to Zion for the first time. With whose influence did J-Pack be on Zion? With whose influence? I'm asking you. How was he able to make his way to Zion in such a way that you even noticed him? How can you say that Zion is a nobody? Eh? If you know Zion, you know Zion. If you know Zion, you know Zion. So you saying that Zion is a nobody, you are a joker. You are a joker. You are just lying to yourself and you know it. What I am saying here is respect friendship. Respect friendship. This is a man you once respected so much. What has changed? This is a man you once respected so much. You once answered him, sir. You once held him in high esteem. Because you now have the privilege and opportunity of coming in contact with him. Yeah? Everybody knows him. Everybody who knows him today knows him. Zion had to go popular already in Facebook even before J-Pack went to Zion. What is the interval on Zion announced zero bitters before J-Pack we by Zion? Why are you lying to yourself? How long J-Pack by Zion? J-Pack had many adverts zero bitters. Why are you lying? I'm asking you, why are you lying? Or why when no made that engagement before J-Pack way better? Why are you lying? This is a man who you once respected. Why can't you keep that respect after Uno Gallo separate ways? If not for anything, if not that you people came up and started talking and started doing side talk and started saying something, and people like us who engaged you people, nobody even told us to engage you people. We engage you people by ourselves. Nobody assigned us to do that. Zion never assigned me, let me talk about myself, to do that. So, Kelife EAG, does it mean that no one will interest and agenda the people? In what house here? In what house that interest and agenda? Yeah? We have gone beyond the time I know voice note of Ife Kosu problem. But what I am saying is move ahead. Life ebidoro and then Zion. Leave the young man and move ahead with your life. Move on with your life. Move on with your life. A many interest of why I talk about Zion. Everything I do. Take for instance, I went to Zion today. I went to Ngobala today. Yes, Muta Nanya. For you, nature good buy your fuel. Iye jije Ngobala nature he buy your fuel tank. Iya buy good day fuel 50,000. Iya buy your fuel 50,000. Who gave me that money? Who gave me that money? Who gave me that money? I went there and I stopped na Zion ground to show people the update of Olona Geba. I did it out of my own. Nobody assigned me to go there. I did it out of my own will to show people the update of what is happening there. So now, will somebody do Kagulu to be interested Nifeneseru JPAC, Governor Ezioku and the Akosayon or Nefrona Kalabasago? You asking, what is your interest? You don't like JPAC, you don't like Governor Ezioku, you don't like Ogeshi, you don't like Akosayon. What is your interest in what? If you hey no, can you feel interested? Will any of them like it? You hated all of them because of their involvement, maybe even Kobino. You are only standing in for JPAC and Nandote because they have disassociated themselves. You are now sounding as if you are supporting them. That is why we should use our teeth and count. We should use our tongue and count our teeth. Some of these things are in the men of Facebook who they celebrate. It is to their own glory. They are the only people who are enjoying it. Apart from few people among us who emotion and sentiment here blue. Enough of that thing. I could hear, I could there, I could hear, I could there. He is feeling like he's this, he's feeling like he's this. Why would he feel like he's that? If you are somebody who has the privilege of being closer to the man, Evangelist Ebukobi Owanine Nachoka Hafo, why will you not be proud? I am asking you, why will you not be proud? The other day, JPAC made video. Ebo Woputalo. Ejuma, Evangelist Ebukobi, say no on echo, no with pride. Ask yourself, you are not even a brother to Bebioko, but every day na brag, Bebioko, Onya. What if you are actually a brother with Bebioko, or you are Bebioko twin brother? So why can't you allow the young man to be? Or for the same Evangelist Ebukobi, go on na show every avenue only you be in contact with na show phone number kagono. Now imagine no go with it to him brother. Imagine say no go to him brother of this man Wanine na show kafafo. We to him brother. Why will you not feel like a king? So what is so special in that thing? Because Zion feel not privileged by being closer to this man. Millions of people na choka hafo. Emokono woni de nesu obodo Obia. No na hotel 3 weeks 1 month before Hannah from they say Ebukobi afanya na anya. Now, if I have a privilege of seeing him, why will I not feel like a king? So what is new there? What is new there? I am asking you. Let us be frank and let us be honest. Allow that young man to be. Ezibo biko onwelu onwehu Akosayon will a good heart. I can attest to that. The young man was very humble and hardworking to the core. Ife draw nya ife melunjuwe like here with the sentiment melunjuwe like ebechukuzona na newi. Have possesses the same fighting spirit and determination na like ebe mmadu no. When ife na like karicha ebe mmadu no na awo onye kworo okusi ike. Ha na like onye ikuku na eku. Ekworo ebe ata. Ebe ifuru no. Nkwari echi ya mmadu na ma akwari go. Especially oworo ebe nti goro energy so much. I will not like kukumda yalameya. I will simply look away and walk away. I see more prestige and respect if I walk away than when I try to fight back the same place. I've always stood and they praise and they what I do if I to walk back. What are you making yourself to look like in front of people? That no good you know no powerhouse, no oversized connection to the point of even putting him side by side with people like Senator Fanyoba and Dakozayon. Your contact is oversized. Nobody forced you to say that. Then I will come today again now say you will contact in a brag. Eh? I will come today and say Akozayon, you are a billionaire. I will come tomorrow say Akozayon, you know chiche. I will come today and say Akozayon, you are a good man. May God continue to bless you. Then I will come tomorrow and say Akozayon, you are a bad man. What does that make of me? I will come today and say Zoro Bitters is the best. Tomorrow I'm going to Zoro Bitters or Kaikaye Sirinoko. What does that make of me? What if I walk away? They say silent is golden. And sometimes, yeah, only due respect and integrity. Do not abuse the privileges to come closer to some people. There are some people you have prayed for God to bring you closer to them. The moment God will bring you closer to those people, you will begin to see them less. There are some people you have respected and they admired all your life. You have always prayed to God to make you to stand before these people. The day God will make that your prayer to come into fulfillment, see finish will enter. You will begin to see them finish. Your respect may be reduce because na gonna have on a closer, gonna have banankata, una mukosianamo, and the prover obviously accommodate you na area just visitors, just in for something, or you do if you go now finish. A one-time Iroko in a Nigeria. Let us stop that. Let us stop that. Eh? Let us stop that. That didn't make sense. A lot of people may be sharing you up, but they will still use it against you tomorrow. They will still use it against you tomorrow. Akozayon has never come on Facebook to sit down and talk about somebody. And you cannot be following his conversation with people. If he is no more talking with you, he's no more talking with you. Almost you na pankata, onya ho gwa na nya na ekukori ife do tu. Nka wo ngo ko dolo. Ejina get disturbed by no private conversation. Does it mean that he cannot explain to somebody how he feels about something? Etu anno kita muna Akozayon ku na phone kita o explain how he feels about if anaga on na Facebook. Eblu nya na Facebook bia ku ni for gwaram. Does that even make sense? Yeah? Does that make sense? That is why today friendship lose go. Look at some people when I see their broadcast now that Ogechi is in detention. I laugh because I have also been in this kind of situation where even the most trusted people you know abandons you because they believe that the ship is down. I have been in that situation. That is where I learned to stand with people and stand with them to the last. Even if I stop standing with you tomorrow, I will never contribute to make your matter worse. I will walk away. My silence will also say a lot. Yes, I learned that. So let us stop all this everyday Akozayon, bragad. Kele bego na Akozayon no da bankata oja brag. Ona go na epa na phone ogba okwu asi onye nkeye. Eputa na Facebook say kele onwere je wotalo mu je na page Akozayon go same video ni na Akozayon. There is only few places where he even talk about this ongoing concern and then we get na Facebook. There are only few places able discuss about all these things. Other ones on emelo way if zero bitters here, na emelo way other things, na emelo a market way business here. So this act of a dacho, this act of okay, Chukwuka, let me block you so that you can go and see Ogechi. You see, let that nonsense end. Sometimes this thing does it too childish. I'm sorry to say, does it too childish. Happen to that young man. Only way an interest is you be closer to somebody. That interest fail. Gabakwa. You know that go? That interest fail. Gabakwa. Only can walk where bozo. I'm a party of attack was Zunya because of Nikeko, maybe a palonko, a patahousinko. A showazi cable to watch a palonco, or drama. If I have to go too much, I don't go to Akosayon as much as in to go to Akosayon, and I don't even see all these things on the unless it's going to be ulterior motive. But the truth is that obviously some of you came to him because there is a favor you are expecting from Zion, and he could not lead you people through that part or no cholo. Or say a bad person. Or we say no na brag make Ebukobi, because now if you do not go closer to Ebukobi, therefore we assume through him we get a lot of things from evangelist Ebukobi. If you your work, if you say no nyawunye ebuna hanchamine, you people should allow that young man to rest. Happen on that man, no way for alone. Happen no way for alone. Only if you may concentrate maybe fine name. Concentrate maybe fine name and in a file that cause I don't concentrate in even coneme. Ojo so repeat say I'm the kind of energy, resources, and time only dedicated to that zero bitters. I know the kind of energy and time only dedicated to that zero bitters. So money. Ojo so let us stop all this. It is becoming too childish. Onye ona na afuzi Akosayon as a agada bashiru uzo. Onye ona na afuzi Akosayon as a agada bashiru uzo na Zion. And indeed agada bashiru uzo ko o ifenji akwe one man mapo. One man mopo, one man soldier, and they pray to have a friend like Akosayon. I am telling you, pray in this life to have a friend like Akosayon, Ogechi. These are still people who understand what friendship is all about. These are still people who understand what friendship is all about. Because these are people who have what it takes to take care of your excesses, but they still allowed you for the sake of the old time's sake. For the sake of the old time's sake. In as much as you are fighting so hard to bring him down. Why you want to bring him down, I don't know. This is a man who has given you water to drink. This is a man who has given you food to eat. This is a man who has given you money to put in your pocket. At a point, you claim that every single dime he gave you, you worked for it. Good for you. You have worked, he has paid you. Can you now go your way? Yes. You have worked for him, he has paid you like you said. Can you now go your own way? Continue doing, but you still have that anger in your heart. And I begin to ask, that anger is over what? The same way you abuse the friendship and the mere could see finish. If you still get closer to Evangelist Ebukobi tomorrow, you will still do so. If you get closer and in contact with him, you will still lose the whole respect you have for him within 1 day of talking with him, or we will see finish. Or if I can just mother, no matter a level on no, you know, because or carry na from a distance. Because so when you get ebia put a hand so go na eri ni ifunto se eri okala ebia be fusion adono that have bed on a dinner e gbata ya anya ozugbo ofu boss na ruko ni ndị mmadụ si ị na-ezuzu garika iwu onye ala ma audience audience ni ndị mmadụ or see finish because no onye ahụ e na-afụ ugwu na ari enu na ebia put na nso otuzi nya efuzie di ife ahụ ndị ka no fa afụ. Friendship is so sacred to me, and I respect it so much. Business interest, or can say about friendship, or can say about and I respect it so much. All so sacred to me. That is why I don't my friend anyhow. And no level of friendship muna ye career. Madu job makayo kama mma gonya hi for job even though na muna ya hazi ato maso nya okwu ha maso nya anything kama mma the first to nkwe makayo ekwo mi for job makayo masa data ajuju. So happen akuno nwere ife akumelo na-ekwu na Evangelist Ebukobi na-ekulu Ogechi san Ogechi onweghị ego ikusan Ogechi enweghị ego ikusan mụnwa ya ekunisan ngwụmụ ihe ekunisan of what difference ka ọnwụ na Evangelist Ebukobi kwuru san. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ of what use ka ọnwụ na Evangelist Ebukobi jekuru Ogechi san ojegodu kurie san Ogechi deserve a legal representation. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ ya ama Ogechi ikpe before court a convict ye ya ama Ogechi ikpe before court as not guilty ka ọ na Ogechi enweghị ego oyeji wee kuwu san n'ọchị iku san ka ọ na nwere ndị ya ekuwuri san na ọ chọrọ iku san. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ. So kwụsịnụ all these things unu na-eme. It is becoming so childish. I'm sorry to say this. Can number the ife can ife onye adịrị m ife hi Ezugo, can someone send lawyer for Ogechi? Do you know how many people who are calling in to help from anywhere? This number from America. From America. Hi Ezugo, can someone send lawyer to Ogechi? Come push his idea. Come push his idea. Only ya go there. Go here. Do you know how many people who want to help in any way? Some people have even said, Ezugo, I want to give you this. Do you know how many people who are calling to help Ogechi? Do you think that no one person should help Ogechi? So must it be Evangelist Ebukobi yekuru Ogechi san? Ogechi umuhegi kusan. Ogechi umuhu friends yekuru san. Or we wouldn't know Evangelist Ebukobi decided not to yekuru Ogechi san. How is that a problem? Even onyohi non a police station. Mabendosha ubosi yeje court owunu ni nweho egi yeju we ku lawyer government enyewu lawyer yeje representative imoro na eme nde bai no bendosha ona yasero na ma ono na eme even as onyohi even as we committee crime bendosha obaya ubosi yeje court nwehe go lawyer government yenyewu lawyer yeje representative. So I want to know the crime Evangelist Ebukobi committing or Ogodu no choro in Ogechi san. Kelu crime or committing So if anybody can help Oge. Anybody can help Ogechi. And anybody can help Ogechi. I want to ask, does it mean Ogechi does so nothing that she cannot hire a senior advocate in Nigeria? Some of you, I cannot reduce myself to your level of thinking. So block all, because gradually people like us, some of us who good home training, and I have said no. When I have at all because all the kind of training a whole day upbringing, and henceforth I will not continue to do something here my mom or my dad in Olebehano Hanase or wise or Azudefa. So Ibu, that kind of animalistic behavior here, block all immediately to where you belong. You don't belong here. Madeka muna ona akon. Why muna ye jakon? Orije beach or ijana akon. Mana ya that's dako. Either high and block all. So I want to know what is so special in hiring a son for Ogechi. I can decide to hire a son for Ogechi if she hasn't gotten any. There are so many people who want to hire lawyers or get involved or help Ogechi from here and there. There are so many of them, especially people from outside the country. Ema number lawyers only Bagotare send the goal member Ezuko call this person, he can handle the case of Ogechi. Ezuko call this person, he can handle the case of Ogechi. Do you know? Do you know? Ogechi no nubo. Ogechi no nubo. Or somebody see from nowhere that guy is obodo iwo we bata. But that woman on phone, put that on his side na Facebook. That was my first time of seeing him. Na one office in my age wakamba. I go back to Sukolana. I made a decent discussion about everything. So, what do you think that if you hate Ogechi, that everybody can hate her? That is the problem. Some of you may. So you can't continue to attack anybody who comes through to help Ogechi. You are not her God. You cannot represent the rest of us. If you hate her, you hate her. If I love her, I love her. There are thousands of other people who love her, who may be willing to come through for her. You cannot stop people from helping her, including Evangelist Kobe. Yes. If a named man of God in Nigeria from Enugu can stay and support Ifununeme Mande Punele Lotoha, does he mean that he is supporting Ndenechi Otoha? That is no. He is supporting that action Unuteki for a reason best known to him. So any man of God elsewhere can also choose to help Ogechi. That does not mean no na support. If any man of God help Ogechi, na support Ogechi, they short on the mark. It means na man of God don't keep support Ifunu Neme Ogechi. Na support Ndenechi Otoha. Or Ifomino. So you people to stop that pettiness. Same if it is becoming too childish day by day. It is becoming too childish day by day. A church can choose to provide a lawyer even to know him. Yes. It is not left for you to decide if that person is guilty or not. Or not left for you. You won't take her to court. You will decide label whether or not guilty. Sentence her immediately without taking her to court. But for you to take her to court shows that you know it is not within your power to confirm her guilty. So why will you be after anybody who wants to offer assistance to her? After accusation. He's bragging, he's doing this, he's doing that. You see, I would prefer to have an accusation around me than most of you on Facebook. I would prefer to have Ijowa, Ogechi, Ebudo, and Ofodunde, Desis Empire, so many of them that I cannot mention. I will prefer to have them around me than have most of you Sims around me. Betrayals. Air conditioning, farmer yawu, okuruje left, okuruje right. Nde nwe hope aka hakusi ike. Any little thing will distract go from the mission. Any little thing will distract go from the mission. Moko bifi kubidu masare. We call masare yeti samuna mad. Mari na me na my own fat. That maybe as a confirm way. Mana ọwụrụ kwọ na ka ibido kọba na masịrị nwanne onwe oke ị na-egbu onwe gị nke ị na-agwa ọ bụrụ m ka ị na-agwa adụm so tough when it comes to that. So tough when it comes to that. Na mkpacha mbụ ka somebody bịara Ogechi na-abata na page that if you don't stop Ogechi from coming into your page, that you are not going to monetize any page on Facebook. Omakansi kwado. Ofuji merie, ofuji omakansi kwado. From mgbe ahụ ndị ka onye agụ, ndị ka onye bịara na Facebook ka Facebook nyere nni. Ịghọtago? Mana ụmụ ọhụ ka nsi kwado. Some of us will be on a Facebook to stand for what we believe in. To stand for if I have a passion there. I enjoy myself now when I stand for something. It gives me joy. It gives me joy. So I am not part of the people you can easily turn. Brag. Yes. When somebody now on our worship engagement here in Facebook, no na munde madamu because na hama ho Jesu go. How I wish we call you see we gba hapotara ko Jesu ga ekwe. What I go? That is me. How I like him then betray friendship. On abomanya mmiri n'anya. When you stand for your friends. Black na akọ na alụ eshiri ya win aba it on kwa direction or it on out of your own selfish interest. How can you even be fighting a man who has never come out openly to mention your name? How can you be mapuzi fonu meguru makakosayọ mapuzi fonu ume nalo maka aneme accusation and brandy accusation. Even for the few Zion members are manipulated into joining the people who don't even love your father. I can never join anybody who hate Evangelist Kobe to criticize accusation. He na-eme ma ife. Iwuru ni owu ni na-eje Zion. Ọ na-ewu a Christian ikpolo onwe. Iwe na eso ndị kpọrọ Christianity asị. Iwe na eso ndị alike Evangelist Obi. Wee na hate on accusation. Iwe ru emaghị ife. I'm sorry to say that. Ị na-esozi one day chọrọ downfall Evangelist Obi. Wee na hate on accusation. Kedu ebe go na ha nwee common interest? To bring down accusation or to stand Ebukobi up? I want to know. Because sometimes some of you now allow emotion and sentiment. Ụfọdụ ife mmadụ ya ada eme. Imeghalụ that action onye ahụ na-eme anya. Iwuru intentions onye ahụ ji eme. Wee nagide onye ahụ. Yes. nwere ụfọdụ ife mmadụ ya eme kịta ịfụ na actions ya nwere ike ọdụ mma mana intentions ya dị genuine. Iwere intentions ya. So when it comes to Zion may be doing anything or whatever, but the intentions do genuine. The intentions is for the good and betterment of Zion ministry. It is for the good and betterment of Evangelist Ebukobi. It is for the good and betterment of Christianity in general. So can you tell me why you are going to join those people whose intention is to destroy Ebukobi, whose intention is to destroy Christianity? Even if you are fighting for Father Mbaka, why can't you machine on when you see that they have come in to take advantage? Then if you Mbaka, defend the Waka. Because of what do you know Sunday Zion well attack dogs. Mananda adoration where Matthias in where the only thing one and Zion in numbers because currently they are the talk of the moment. You cannot take it away from them. They have dominated the social media space. They have dominated even the physical space in the market. 15 cars cannot pass you without seeing the sticker of Zion in about 7, 8, or 9 of them. You cannot go to a flat, 6 or 8 flat, without seeing the sticker of Zion in about 5 or 4 another flat. In fact, when we compound there, but the whole doors they are for there, how about those stickers Zion there? They are everywhere. They are larger in number. Yes, deal with that. That is the reality. There's nothing you can do about that. They are on top at the moment. Hey, what I do? So you that is claiming to be a Zionite, but you don't like Zion, I want to know what your interest is. What is your intention? What I go? Like, what is the reason behind your action? I want to know. Some of you will say, it is because of you people that people are calling Zion names. If Rona, or because of me, Zion name arrange. Is it because of me? Zion name arrange. Or because of me, attack virginity evangelist Ebukobi. Ana majua ajụjụ. Zanum no kamu malono. Or because of me, you were saying on the Zion the whole of it. Can you tell me one single thing? Attack hana no sa. Saji Odogu. Can you tell me one single thing Hane made against Zion or because of me? Or because of Oge? Or because of Zion Kajeme? On Evangelist Ebukobi a message. Twist or because of me, or because of Oge, or because of Hak. Tell me one single thing happened against Ebukobi. Now WhatsApp group. Now banka te to ayesi we boye. No tapolo belenwa. Nwa dime jiwopu nwa. Or because of me, Kejuwe voice note alike. Tell me if you will not because of Ogechi, or not because of me, or not because of Hako. Can the man you when I attack and Zion or gone? Tell me how. I want to know how. I want to know how. Magadia na Facebook will every single allegation. Yeah? Ebugulu evangelist Ebukobi because of Ogechi, or because of me, or because of Zion. Ijuwe gari uche we join her into making evangelist Ebukobi to make an open pronouncement normally on Ogechi in a readable handwriting on the wall. So all evangelist Ebukobi put that openly they will stop attacking Zion. I am asking you, because this is where all these things are going to. That is why they keep disassociating Evangelist Ebukobi from Zion. They keep disassociating him from Oge. They keep disassociating him from me. Must he know me before I can fight for him? I am asking you. Now, the same people who are doing this are the same people who don't like him. They are the same people who keep leveling all manner of allegation against him. What is their interest really? Do they have his best interest at heart? It's a question. Do they have his best interest at heart? Hanasia nyabia denounce Ogechi in public. Or denounce Ogechi in public. Kaha we no has a marriage. Kaha we kweta no was a virgin. Kaha we kweta no a real man of God. Anamajoga. So sometimes, if you know who you are up against, you can be able to decode. Bible said that we should not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. Meaning, that the enemy may devise different means just to achieve that gain. Often, for me, use a stranger, or try to use your family member. Fail for me use your family member or make who possess young or go possess young while if you shall achieve for that particular game. Manangoma wulu nede ignorant ishefu academy fe na ishefu the enemy, the real enemy will show one show one day on a family. What I go. But they realize they are the real person you are up against. No matter any device or you will still see them. That is why every means I see them. What I go? If I see them, Mahana attack Ogechi, I will still know that it is them. Mfaka ebakono akamopanofa. Either way, Ufunye kakanacho. What I go? Ufunye kakanacho. To Ogechi si we gbasi mbike we defend Evangelist Ebukobi ka ha ji we na acho or daluana. Even they wanted Evangelist Ebukobi to openly denounce here how we moyamu we mara na gopro onye nka. Mana people do ka ye for akafa in all those happenings. Ngwa onye kwuru okwu ebe now. If you think that na ha likely no Ogechi onye na-eme ka ndị mmadụ na-akọjọ Evangelist Ebukobi heji maka orphanage home ọlụrụ n'Imo State wee like ya heji maka rehabilitation center and hospital ọ na-alụ n'Ugweri wee like ya heji maka massive development o wota na Ngopala we like ya heji maka Seraphic Foundation and Seraphic Hospital we like ya heji maka numerous amala niile na-eme na Zion and onye ga-ego ha ji bido business and onye na-ego ka ha ji sort all their marital issue heji maka we like ya. They keep pointing out the wrongs. Have they ever appreciated him for once in everything, in whatever he did? It is you who is being ignorant. You cannot join people who hate your father to fight for any justice. Any justice you are helping them to fight is still pointing against your father. But you don't just know. Onwan Zuzu. Nejezo Nilo Naye are fighting for any cause. Maka na onye ọbụla kpọrọ nna gị asị kpọrọ gị asị. Onye ọbụla kpọrọ nna gị asị kpọrọ gị asị. So onye ahụ ụnụ ha wee wuru Zion. I want to know really the intention of why you can hate Zion. I want to know. You You think you are doing Evangelist Kobe any good? You think you are doing Zion any good? Those people you are helping to fight Akko, have you ever asked them what their interest or what their intentions are towards Evangelist Kobe? Those are the people who wish Zion to collapse. They are the people who don't want Evangelist Kobe to exist. So if you are helping them to fight a cause, that cause is to the glory of who? I am asking you that question. Analyze these things side by side, the way I have said it, and you will see the handwriting on the wall. You will see the enemy standing, hiding and disguising themselves into different messages. If you understand that straight message, you can be able to identify them and run away from them. Run away from them. Like Evangelist Kobe. Let me tell you the truth. I will still repeat this program tomorrow morning because I believe in no father Lagola. Like Evangelist Kobe, and that is pure and simple. Sure, you can argue till tomorrow. If you hate Akosayon, you hate Evangelist Kobe. Yes, this is somebody. If Zion Neshula, this is somebody. If Zion Neshula, he even decided to bring himself out. Do you know what he did to Matthias? Those days, Matthias was everywhere. Evangelist Kobe, the bullying was so much. At least Akosayon reduced it to the point where they now call him a baby virgin or Ebuko Denjinjim. It was Akosayon who threw in that confusion. So today, you dare not call him direct. You have to respect that name, Ebukobi. He did it. Though to Matthias, we hate you today. Even as a Zion member, they have succeeded in recruiting you into fighting Akosayon. Your own is finished. Because I am still running this program again tomorrow morning. I want to know what in the occur. Apa Akosayon gabano moyo otabro by force. Ofe gota umolike woko ishi. Kabane amara ima kashifoni.